about to see my short film, Starwills. This is a comedy fantasy short made to showcase my love for set design and prop making, with the main intention being to create a colourful and vibrant set that would reflect the character inhabiting it. I reverse engineered the planning process. I decided and made a lot of the physical elements before deciding on a plot. They came together to form the story of an old and accomplished wizard, Septimus Starwill. Retired from his adventures, he now spends his days telling his customers his stories and trying to convince them to buy his old artefacts. The film shows one such interaction and how not everyone appreciates Starwill.
Need some help there, dear boy?
Sorry, I was just
Don't worry. I know that look. I'm afraid someone just became the proud owner of our last copy of A Star Will Burn.
A Star Will Burn?
Yes, don't fret though. I have a new shipment arriving tomorrow, and rest assured, you will be the first to have your copy signed.
Sorry, I was actually...
in need of the entire Septimus Starwill collection. Please, you mustn't be embarrassed about starting late, you know. I didn't even finish the first volume until I was 14.
Septimus Starwill?
Yes. Tell me, youngling, what's your name?
Jareth.
A goblin king in the making. Well...
I'm sorry, who are you?
Hey, well, what a way to start your collection, eh, dear boy?
Yes, sorry, I think there's been a bit of confusion. I was just looking for...
The artifacts themselves, of course! Behold, the actual birdhouse that the phoenix from Stars from Ashes lived in.
I don't think you're meant to keep phoenixes in such small places.
Well, it was a pygmy phoenix, as you'll remember, from Stars from Ashes.
I've never read it. I don't know who you are.
Not a bird person, no matter. Do you remember when I single-handedly rid the realm of those never-beasts that wouldn't leave the village alone?
What never-beasts?
Exactly! Spoils of war. You will be the absolute envy of your magic circle with this.
You know when you slay a beast, you're supposed to honour the remains?
Yes, exactly. Honour it by adding it to your collection, thereby also supporting your favourite local hero.
No. I mean that by trying to make money off it and selling it as a commodity, you're disrespecting and dishonouring it. Also, goodness knows what curses that could bring to you and your family. Also, I'm fairly certain that's a sheep skull.
Too young to remember the never beasts. No matter.
I thought they were an urban myth. That's the point of their name, isn't it? They never existed.
I did a good job, didn't I? Now, what could be more worthy of a good new home than... the real telescope that I recovered from the wreckage of the Oberon after that terrible storm. Hundreds drowned trying to get this before I did. So, you'd best give this a special place in your collection.
I remember reading about this. I'm actually pretty interested.
Ah! Oh yes, it's also enchanted to burn anyone other than me that tries to touch it.
Why?
Oh, to deter thieves.
Why would I want it?
Well, because it's an absolute bargain. And don't you think it would add a little shine to your collection?
I don't have a collection. I don't know who you are.
I have just the thing. You know, I spent some time in my youth as an apprentice to Harkness Eberstorm. She taught me many a recipe. Of course, that was before I started pioneering the potion possibilities, and she became my apprentice.
None of those potions have labels on them. Are you sure they're certified as consumable? I've seen the effects of a dodgy mixture, and I know it can be risky if...
Don't you worry about that. Ah, very wise. Yes, you never can be too cautious. You know, you remind me of me at your age.
Do I?
Yes. Better?
Not at all.
Well, you soon will be. Just avoid the colour blue for a few days. Have you ever seen a dragon?
No, of course not. They went extinct 100 years ago.
Would you like to see a dragon?
Are those real? And you keep them here? You can't do that. You have to hatch them. Revive the species. Ow!
No. You'll be killed if you touch them without my allowing it. Also enchanted. It was not easy to get hold of these, but I'm sure you'll agree. If anyone was going to manage it, it was always going to be me. And anyone who adds these to their collection will be very highly regarded. Tell me, Jareth, what do you want to be in life?
I'm working towards becoming a herbalist, which is why I was looking for
Herbalism! My first love. Do you know the great herbalist Satine Littlestone?
Yes! Yes! She wrote the book with... Where did you get that? No, please. I just came in here for a book. I don't need anything else.
Book? Well, why didn't you say so? You know what you need.
No, I don't need anything else.
The secret library. I have dedicated half of my life to compiling the collective knowledge of the greatest minds. Preserving research and advancing learning, I believe there is no greater pursuit. I have set out for my legacy to be this. That still needs looking at. What was it you were after?
Ancient Poisons by Satine Littlestone.
Oh no, don't have that, never have. But while you're here...